The thing I like about Reform, they are the only party that actually call out Keir Starmer and the Labour government. Whether it be in interviews or at Prime Minister's questions, they hold the government accountable. In today's video, we will check out what Farage has said in his latest grilling, whilst also going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage has accused the Labour Party of direct election interference after it emerged almost 100 staff will be sent to the US to support the Harris campaign. He also pointed out that if Donald Trump were to win the US presidential election, it would harm the UK's relationship with the United States. Speaking on X, Farage said, "This is direct election interference by the governing Labour Party, and particularly stupid if Trump wins. Who is paying for all of this? Former and current Labour employees will spend the next 2.5 weeks campaigning for Kamala Harris in 4 key battlegrounds ahead of the US election on November 5th. Labour's head of operations said in a post on X, "I have nearly 100 Labour Party staff, current and former, going to the US in the next few weeks, heading to North Carolina, Nevada, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. I have 10 spots available for anyone available to head to the battleground state of Carolina. We will sort your housing." The Labour activists will need to pay for their own flights and car hire, but have been told that Democratic volunteers will provide their accommodation. Party staff that are attending are also expected to book annual leave for the duration of their trip. Staff were also emailed on August 2nd asking if anybody would be willing to help our friends across the pond elect their first female president. The email added, "Let's show those Yanks how to win elections." The move sparked outrage from Republicans who described the plan as an outrage and also warned it would damage the UK's relationship with the US if Trump were to win the election. Sebastian Gorka, a former aide to Trump during his first administration who was born and schooled in the UK, said that Labour officials campaigning for Harris was a bloody outrage. It's complete interference in American politics and an incredible show of desperation that not only would this come up as an idea, but that this would be permitted or encouraged by the Kamala campaign, he said. Reacting to the post on X, Tom Cotton, the Republican senator of Arkansas, described it as yet another reason to vote for President Trump. The former Prime Minister Liz Truss also shared the post, adding, "President Trump is definitely going to win now." The Federal Election Commission, which regulates US elections, states that foreign volunteers must not donate money to campaigns or spend money on their behalf. It also states they cannot participate in the decision-making process, but can, however, participate as an uncompensated volunteer. In other news, Sir Keir Starmer has agreed to a controversial deal to deport migrants arriving at the Chagos Islands to St Helena, despite giving up its sovereignty to Mauritius. The Labour leader's decision bears striking similarities to the Rwanda deportation plan, which he previously denounced as completely wrong and immoral. Under the new arrangement, asylum seekers reaching the British-owned archipelago on small boats will be sent to St Helena, a remote UK territory over 5,000 miles away in the Pacific Ocean. This move comes just weeks after Starmer provoked anger by agreeing to cede the Chagos Islands to Mauritius. The deal has sparked fresh controversy, with critics questioning Labour's apparent U-turn on migration policies and raising concerns about the impact on St Helena's small community of less than 4,500 residents. The deal allocates £6.65 million in Treasury funding to St Helena, ostensibly to address its healthcare backlog, The Telegraph reports. Migrants will undergo security screening before deportation, with arrivals potentially continuing for up to 18 months, or until the Mauritius agreement is finalised. The agreement has drawn criticism from various quarters. Yuan Yi Zhu, assistant professor of international relations and international law, questioned the logic. "Let me get this right. According to Mauritius, sovereignty over the Chagos already belongs to Mauritius, but they are happy to offload any asylum seekers arriving in what they say is Mauritian territory to the British territory of St Helena. The impact on St Helena's small community has raised significant concerns. Andrew Turner, a St Helena councillor, expressed apprehension about the deal's effects on the island's close-knit society. "We are a very small island. There are less than 4,500 people who are resident on St. Helena, so any influx to the island would have an impact," Turner said. He highlighted the intimate nature of the community. "This is the kind of place where you know pretty much anyone you pass on the street on a first-name basis. The cultural shock alone would have a big impact," he added. Notably, islanders claim they were not consulted about the agreement before its low-key announcement by Chief Minister Julie Thomas on Wednesday. The Foreign Office had made no public statement about the deal. Friends of the British Overseas Territories, a campaign group, criticised the deal, saying it showed a lack of understanding of St. Helena's challenges by the British government. "St. Helena is a small island with public services that already face a number of pressures," a spokesman said. "The last thing it needs is an undetermined number of illegal migrants being homed there for an unspecified length of time." The group accused the UK government of using funding as leverage to impose the deal on St. Helena. "The local government is understandably eager for extra funding, and it's shameful that the UK government is using funding as a tool to foist this deal upon them," the spokesman added. These concerns highlight the potential strain on the island's limited resources and infrastructure. A Foreign Office spokesman defended the deal, telling The Telegraph that it was a response to a deeply troubling situation inherited from the previous government. "Ministers have worked hard to find solutions and contingency plans which protect the integrity of British territorial borders and migrant welfare," the spokesman said. The official said the arrangement would only apply to future migrants arriving on Diego Garcia. Lastly, King Charles will not waste his time with Prince Harry following the Duke of Sussex's latest move, a royal commentator has claimed. The King and Queen have travelled to Australia for a historic royal tour today, just days after it was reported that Prince Harry, 40, and Meghan Markle, 43, purchased a home in Portugal. The Duke of Sussex previously said he would never bring the Duchess of Sussex back to the UK, citing security fears as the reason. The Sussexes lost their right to automatic police protection when they stepped back as senior royals in 2020. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to say a quick thank you for all the support on this channel. We are growing very fast and are getting closer to our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We want to spread the news that the mainstream media refuses to show. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.